What is up, my fresh faced babes and skincare lovers? My name is Stephanie Murphy. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's video is going to be a quick and casual get ready with me video. Everything I'll be using can be found in the link below. Make sure you check it out. We're going to start off with the foundation primer. It has a SPF of 15. This is going to reduce the appearance of pores, fine lines, wrinkles, any sort of imperfections that you don't want to be seen. This is also going to give you a great mattified look and prepare you for the next step. Next in line is going to be our green color correcting stick. This is wonderful for anybody with red undertones or just red areas on the face. As you can tell, mine is very red naturally, especially around my mouth and nose area, so I definitely use this to wipe that out. To help even more with combating the redness on my skin, I use the CC cream. I do a pump of this on our blending brush, which has tons of tightly packed bristles so that no foundation goes to waste by sinking to the bottom. I put this all over my skin. This is going to help even out skin tone. It also has a SPF of 15, which is great. You get some extra protection from the sun, and the CC cream is also our lightest coverage foundation. It is buildable, but I like to use it just like this as a base before I use our full coverage foundation next. Alright, so now that my skin is primed and smooth, we are on to the full coverage foundation. I'm using the matte finish. This is going to deliver 12 hours of oil control. It's humidity and sweat resistant. It includes our exclusive Age Minimized 3D Complex, which is for anti-aging, so that's really great in your foundation. I'm using the blending brush to just rub that in all over. Like I stated before, it's really great for foundation because the foundation does not fall to the bottom since it has so many tightly packed bristles. I also cover my lips and eyes where some people do not. Next is going to be the makeup finishing spray. This is just pretty much hairspray for your face. It is definitely a lifesaver, always using it. Next is volumizing brow tint. You are going to notice here that I realize I'm not wearing my wedding ring. So I pause and I put that sucker on. So now we're going to tackle those brows. It is pretty much a tiny mascara brush, and what it's going to do is it's going to even out those brows. If you have sparse brows, you can tell that I do not, but I use this mostly for control and just added color and seamlessness. I like the way that it finishes and leaves my brows looking fresh. I am by no means a professional makeup artist, and from here on out you are going to see why. My contouring is pretty much all over the place. I'm using the cheek brush and the latte contour. Contouring to me is something that I kind of just do real messily, and then I always tidy it up as I go along, and in the end I just fix any mistakes that I may have made. Like here, I got my nose way too much, so I'm going to go over that in a little bit and fix that. Just doing the cheekbones, the nose, top of the forehead, and then hitting the bottom of that chin just a little bit. Next is blush. I'm using a teeny tiny cheek brush that I keep in my palette, and I'm just going to take that right down the cheekbone. You always want to start up by the ears so that your heaviest color is not pointing directly at your nose. Makeup is super fun because any mistakes you can just fix with other makeup. So I'm using the eye smudger brush right here, and I'm going to take the crystalline eyeshadow, which is just a really sparkly white eyeshadow, and I'm going to take it down the bridge of my nose to clean up that contouring mess that I made earlier and kind of even that out. Coming up next is our liquid eyeshadow. I'm currently using Pink Starlight here, and I am completely obsessed with this stuff. I just put it all over my lid, and then I go over the rest of my eye with the Chroma Fusion eyeshadow, which we will see next. Now we're going to come in with the Chroma Fusion eyeshadow. To begin with, I'm going to use Rose Gold, and I'm just going to go over that liquid. I just like the look of it, adding both of them together. So I'm going to do Rose Gold over the entire eyelid. I used the all over eye brush previously. Now I'm going to be using the eye crease brush, and I'm going to come in with the Dusty Rose, which is no sparkles and a little bit darker, and I'm going to go through that crease with it and just kind of angle out the sides of it. Yet again, just like my contouring, this is going to be messy, and I will clean it up in the end. To finish up those outside corners, I'm going to come in with the golden mauve using that same eye crease brush just because it is a smaller brush, and I'm going to just really kind of taper off those ends and do like a V shaped with that golden mauve. Now it's time for cleanup, so I take the eye smudger brush and I dip it in my biscotti, and then biscotti does not have any sparkles in it, so I just use that as a cleanup. It is a Chroma Fusion eye color, and I just go all around that eyeshadow with it and clean up any messes that I may have made. Of course, now we take a pause and we use the finishing spray and just kind of spray all of that contour and eyeshadow into place before our next step. Up next is our mineral powder. This is by far one of my favorite parts. I love our foundation and I love our mineral powder. This is going to clean up that messy contour I did and pick up any eyeshadow that I may have dropped onto my cheeks. And I go all over my face with it. I don't think you can ever use too much mineral powder. This stuff just creates a completely flawless finish, and I love to use it. And if I ever want to freshen up during the day, I just take a nice dab of this and I just go all over my face with it. This is Ivory 1 that I'm using. This next part was not even supposed to be a part of this, but here we go, wilding out with some lip liner. Our lip liner is truly amazing. I'm using medium nude. This stuff is long wear, it's waterproof. I love using it as a base on my lips because any color that I put over top of it, if it comes off while I'm eating or drinking, this lip liner is going to remain, so I still have color on my lips. And I just line them and then I fill them in, and then we move forward. Next, I'm going to take that crystalline and the eye smudger brush. I'm going to do a little bit of a highlighter effect, and I also like to put some in the center of my lips just to provide a little bit more of a plump look. Next, I'm going to go over the lip liner with our gel semi-shine lipstick in Rosewood. This is by far one of my favorite colors. I love it with or without the lip liner. And since I love all things matte, I'm going to mattify that with just a little bit of mineral powder on my all-over brush. And finish off those eyes with the Lash Love Fanorama. This is a limited edition, and I am using it all while I can. I love the way this stuff makes my lashes look. I really enjoy a long and bold lash, and this definitely tackles both of them. I put several layers on, and let's not kid ourselves, don't forget the bottom lashes. There are no naked lashes allowed here. There is no excuse. And I made a boo-boo right there, but I'm about to clean it up no problemo with a little Q-tip, just a little dab dab, and everything is back and swell. Time to finish up here with none other than the finishing spray. So we're going to pull that hair back, give it one last mist, and make sure all of that makeup stays in place for the rest of the day. And our video wouldn't be complete if I didn't forget something, so here I am applying my bronzer at the end, which is fine, and I love this stuff. It just really adds a great glow. So guys, you watched me get ready. I hope that maybe you learned something or that you just enjoyed this video. I thank you so much for watching it and for continuing to finish it all the way to the end. I hope that you have a really wonderful day, and I love you, Fresh Face Babes.